Hi guys, sorry for uh, there was some problem. I just got something to do with graphics. So thank you for tuning in, uh, being live with Football Gupshup for this Leicester City versus Manchester United. Sorry for the issues that we were facing right now, and right now it's 0-0. 14 minutes gone, and United are just making an attack over here and a header away from the Leicester defense. So 14 minutes gone, Manchester United nil, Leicester City nil. Let's see how it goes. And guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We really need your support. It will really help us in order to grow this channel. So hopefully Ronaldo isn't playing, it seems. The lineup is De Gea, Maguire, Pogba, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Dalot, Shaw, Sancho, Elanga, McTominay, and that means Ronaldo isn't playing. Rashford is in the substitute bench. Van Bissaka, Mata, Matic, Jones, Lindelof, Telles, Henderson, as well as Lingard. Bruno has just recently signed a new contract, and let's see what will they be able to do. Right now Maguire has the ball. He passes it to Sancho, who's playing on the right hand side. He gives it back to Dalot. Dalot gives it to Maguire. Maguire gives it to De Gea. 15 minutes gone already. De Gea passes it to Maguire. Maguire gives it to Pogba. Pogba gives it to Sancho. Sancho gives it back to Varane. Varane passes it to Elanga. Elanga is playing on the left flank, and he easily beats his man, and he goes inside, and he's been fouled, and the foul is given. I think the card is going to come out, and it was a bad challenge, and it seems that he's down on the floor. He's hurt real bad there. He's holding his leg, and Fofana has been issued a yellow card. And right now let's see what happens. So right now this Bruno Shaw on the ball, and let's see what happens. So Shaw is having a word with Bruno, and 17 minutes gone now. Let's see what Bruno can do with this. And just a little bit off from Maguire. Was pretty far. Maguire tried his best, but that was not a good free kick by any standards. So let's see what happens. Dalot passing it back to Maguire, and Maguire passing it to Varane, And hello Yassi Ulam, hopefully you will be having that good slice of pizza. Hopefully you're having fun. I know how much a big lover you are of pizza. So thank you for watching Football Gupshup. And let's see how the thing goes. And guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel, it would really help us to grow this channel. And so let's see what happens. And that was a good shot by United. 19 minutes gone, it's still 0-0, and hopefully we'll get to see more of United. I'm just reading your comments, and thank you for your support, for supporting Manchester United and Leicester City live stream with Football Gupshup. If you can hear my sound nice and clear, would you give me a thumbs up please? That would be a very good shout. I don't know if you can see my face clearly, but let me put some light on and you can see me clearly now. I'm waving my hand, and hopefully you'll be hearing my sound clear and looking picture is crisp clean. I'm just gonna put the halftime image and so you can have an idea. So it's almost first half right now, 20 minutes gone, 0-0. United are trying to force an attack over here, but so far Leicester City have been able to hold United, and United are with Cristiano Ronaldo as well as Edison Cavani, so they're playing with a false nine formation. Bruno Fernandes leading with Elanga and Sancho on the wing. In midfield, United have the likes of Fred, Pogba as well as Scott McTominay, so it's a very different United. Luke Shaw is playing on the wing along with Dalot as wing backs, Rafael Varane with Maguire and De Gea in goal. So let's see what United can do. As far as Leicester City is concerned, they've got Barnes, who is in really good form, and he could really cause trouble for United, and let's see if he's able to produce any goods. It's almost 21 minutes now, and so far it's looking good. So Bruno Fernandes looking for Sancho who has come on the left flank now. Earlier he was playing on the right flank, so Sancho is looking for option. He gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno lumps it in the middle. He gives it to Sancho, and let's see what happens. Another cross by Shaw, and Pogba heads it, and he comes straight into the hands of goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel. He holds the ball. That was a good chance for United. That was a very good chance. 21 minutes gone. Luke Shaw's cross, and Pogba had his head on it, but it straight away went to Schmeichel's hand. That was a very good chance for United to score a goal, but they weren't able to. So let's see where the goals do come from for United, because there are no frontline strikers. As you know, Greenwood is suspended, Edison Cavani is injured, so is Ronaldo, who's injured as well. So we do not know from where do the goals will come. Perhaps Rashford is sitting on the bench. Maybe he comes inside and he does something for United. So let's hope what happens. Right now United are playing pretty good, and it's 23 minutes gone now. Let's see what happens. So far Ralf Rangnick is looking at the Right now, and if you can hear me, is the video okay now? UFK DEFCON, can you see it? Can you see me now? Thank you very much, guys. If you could please subscribe to the channel, it would really help us to grow. And right now, United, they're playing against Leicester City. It's 0-0. United are trying their very best because they're playing with a different system, because they haven't got any out striker. They haven't got anyone with the likes of Cavani or Ronaldo. They're both injured. Greenwood is suspended. They only have Rashford, who's sitting on the bench, and he's not in form. So United will have to be at their very best. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you can please subscribe to the channel, it would really help us to grow as well. Right now, United are defending. Barnes is giving a tough time to Dalot, so Varane is covering him. Scott McTominay blocks the ball from Leicester. Fred gives a good through pass to Elanga, but Fofana comes in and he gets rid of the ball quite easily. Throw in, and Leicester City are passing the ball to each other. It's 28 minutes gone now. Guys, if you could please subscribe to this channel, it would be really helpful in order to grow this channel. and that's a good pass from Leicester City. But Maguire was equal to the challenge, and I think it's going to be a corner kick. That was a very good chance for Bruno, but Schmeichel was equal to it. 29 minutes gone now. The corner results into nothing and it's been headed away. Fred collects it. He gives it to Elanga. Elanga gives it to Bruno. United have possession of 56%, whereas Leicester City have possession of 44%. Both had 3 opportunities, and so far it's still 0-0. 29 minutes gone. Fred has got the ball on the right flank and he passes it to Scott McTominay, who gives it to Dalot. Dalot passes it back to McTominay. McTominay looks for option. He sees Maguire. Maguire is waiting out for Bruno, who's been injured, and Tielemans has been shown a yellow card. I think it was for a late challenge, and referee is going to note his name down. Hello Zajane, thank you for tuning in. So Tielemans have got a yellow card right now. So let's see. "30 minutes gone, it's still 0-0, and it seems that United are trying to get hold of the ball, but Leicester City are looking for a break, because as soon as they find a break in between the lines of United, now there's a good chance, and Leicester City, they've just missed a magnificent chance. Nobody was near Iheanacho, and he was so clear of the United defenders. Like, he has missed this. This was the best chance that Leicester City had, and nobody more was near him, and he just had to place the shot, and he did try to do that, but it was just off. And that's the best chance that Leicester City had, and it's going to cost them. It seems that it's going to cost them. So right now United should be careful, because on the break Leicester City are very dangerous, and they could really hurt United chances over there. And right now United, they are passing the ball between themselves. Thank you Zajane for joining. Do give us a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to this channel. And right now it's 32 minutes gone now. And Fofana is playing wide. So let's see. Phil Jones, Marcus Rashford on the bench. Right now Barnes is having the ball on the left hand side. He goes out for a throw in. Right now, you could see how Leicester City are pulling the passes, and let's see what happens. Right now it's 34 minutes gone. United nil, Leicester City nil. Let's see what happens. And Barnes again with a shot, but so far it hasn't resulted into anything special. Right now, Leicester City, they're building up an attack, and they've pinned United players inside their own half. And Leicester City looking for a cross. It's a good cross, and there's a chance for Barnes, and he misses it. And that was a very good chance for Barnes for Leicester City. He was very much clear. That was an excellent cross by Maddison, and Barnes had this excellent chance, and he really was clear from Delo, and Delo was very poor over there. If this would have gone in, then this whole thing would have fallen on Delo, because he was really sleeping over there. He wasn't sure that Barnes would beat him to that cross. Fred is really playing good. And he's not happy because he won the ball fair and square, but referee has given in favor of Leicester City. So let's see what happens. Right now, United are trying to get hold of the ball, and Sancho was looking for Fred, and just doing that, a Leicester City player had intercepted it. Maddison is really covering Bruno, almost man marking him, and Delo is free on right hand side. Delo should really put a cross over here, but there's nobody in the middle, so who's he going to target? Perhaps Pogba, because Pogba can go inside. He's really playing in advanced position in comparative to McTominay, who's just screening the defense. And Luke Shaw is looking for options. He passes it back to Varane. Varane gives it to Maguire. Maguire looks for Delo on the right flank. He finds no other option, although Pogba was coming near to him. He gives it to Fred, who's playing in an advanced position, and Fred gives it to Varane. Varane gives it to Shaw. Shaw is looking for other options. He finds Pogba. Pogba lays it for Bruno, and Bruno loses the possession. Right now Delo is chasing the Leicester City left back, and he passes. That was dangerous by Pogba. I think, is that Mendy? Yes, that was dangerous by Pogba. Like, he shouldn't have come in with that kind of tackle, and it seems that that wasn't a good tackle by Pogba. Studs were coming, but luckily it didn't hit any of the player, but it's dangerous play. Pogba could have got a red card if he would have hit the player. That's very dangerous. Anyway, let's see what's happening. And right now we can definitely see Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot in order to grow this channel. Alex Telles is coming up. Let's see what happens. Luke Shaw, I think, is gonna go. Is he injured? It seems, it looks like it. And let's see if Alex Telles is gonna come in. He's having a word with the doctor. And it's almost 40 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. And let's see what happens now. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been really nice that you all have been watching Football Gupshup. We covered almost like 3 matches today. We did Liverpool, Watford, then we did Burnley and Manchester City, and right now we're doing United and Leicester City. So that's very nice of you, whoever have joined. And guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. And right now there, Pogba, he passed it to Bruno. Bruno passed it to Fred. Fred passed it to Sancho. And it's brilliant. Fred is passing it to Dalot. Dalot passing it to Varane. Varane passing it to McTominay. So United had 3 attempts, whereas Leicester City had 6. United had 2 attempts on target, whereas Leicester City had 6. So that tells you almost everything that you need to know about United's toothless attack. They haven't got any striker, they haven't got any threat up front. They got the likes of Bruno and Pogba, who are playing really, really advanced. It's one of those matches where you just would want to get a goal and just make sure that you pass the time through, and so that you don't lose on it. So let's see what happens. Maguire on the ball with Dalot. Right now, Fred, he's passing the ball to Pogba. Pogba receives it. Pogba is looking for option. He was looking for Fred, and there was just a little bit room, but it was intercepted by the Leicester City player. And the ball is with Elanga, Sancho. United are really out of sorts here, because we don't know what positions are they playing in. Like sometimes Elanga goes on the left flank, Sancho goes on the right flank. Sometimes Sancho is on the left flank and Elanga is on the right flank. Right now Elanga is playing as a striker and Sancho is playing on the right flank, and Bruno Fernandes is on the left flank. Like, I think it's a mismatch. And Bruno puts a cross in and Sancho receives it, and Elanga tries to give a back pass, but it goes up in the air and goalkeeper receives it. So that's the end of it. So guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. Please do press that subscribe button. It will help us to grow this channel. Yesterday, I want to thank all of you who have joined us for the World Cup draw. It was quite a successful event for us, and I'm really thankful to those who joined in and those who have subscribed to us. Please keep subscribing. Please let your family and friends know about this channel. It really helps us to grow this channel. So guys, do please put in the comment section what you make of Football Gupshup. If you want any changes, if you want any other content, you can give us a request and we'll see if what we can do about it. Right now United are placing themselves for a corner kick. Pogba, Maguire, Varane lined up, but they've taken a small quick corner. Sancho is looking for space, but he isn't given any. Luke Shaw has joined back and he gives a pass to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looks for option. Dalot is coming in, he gives a cross, and Sancho isn't able to control it. That's very bad control. So anyway, that's what's happening right now so far. So let's see. Brendan Rodgers looking forward. And let's see what's happening over here. United right now looking for a cross. Pogba receives it, lays it in front of Dalot, and referee has blown a whistle, so it's an offside. That means it's only 3 minutes for stoppage time. So let's see if United are able to get a shot on goal, or if Leicester City are going to put some pressure so they could get a goal just before the half time. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow this channel. And De Gea gives it to Varane. Varane skillfully takes away from Iheanacho, and Varane is gonna lump it towards Pogba, but it goes out. Leicester City have this chance. Almost 2 minutes remaining. Let's see what happens. Rashford, Lingard, Jones, they're watching from the bench. Let's see what happens. And it's with Evans. Gives it to Fofana. Fofana gives it to Elements. And it's only 1 minute remaining, and it's still 0-0. United 0, Leicester 0. Folks, we have to talk about that game between Chelsea and Brentford. Brentford won at Stamford Bridge, and the scoreline was 1-4. Brentford won from Chelsea by 4 goals. Can you imagine that? They'll be really celebrating down there in Brentford, and it's really surprising how bad Chelsea are playing. Is Tuchel doing any good, or is it the pressure really taking up at Chelsea because due to the fact that they are selling the club? What's happening is we're completely lost over here, and that means Chelsea will be losing points. So still United need to have a look at this, because what it means is if Chelsea lose points, then the chances increase for them to get to those top 4 positions, because it will be not only Arsenal who will be aiming for that, but you still have an outside chance to aim for the top 4. So let's see if they're able to do that or not. So right now it's half time. The whistle has been blown. So guys, I'll catch a break and I'll be right back. And it's half time. It's 0-0. So hopefully I'll see you. So folks, we are back, and the match has started already. United are defending. Still 0-0. 48 minutes gone. Forty-nine minutes gone. United attacking, and throw in towards Pogba. McTominay. Oh, that's a bad play by McTominay. He's going to get a receiving of yellow card. That was a bad tackle. Yellow card. McTominay with a very rash tackle, and it's poor. Madison is down. Seems that Kasper Schmeichel is having a word with the ref. And right now let's see what's happening. Guys, if you could please subscribe to the channel, it would really help us to grow this channel. If you can really subscribe, it would really help us in order to grow this channel. Rashford is warming up. It seems that he will be joining soon. United have to bring in a striker. It wouldn't hurt Rashford's chances to start as a striker. Fletcher is having word with Rolf. So let's see. Leicester City are really up for this. So let's see what happens. McTominay running with the ball. Bruno coming in, and that's very well handled by Leicester City. Rashford is going to come in now. Let's see who he's going to come for. So let's see. Pogba with an excellent pass to Telles, and right now Sancho running in with the ball. He has Bruno on the left flank. Bruno is clear, he has nobody near him. He can put it across. He gives it to Fred. Fred lays it to McTominay. He gives it back to Fred. Fred looking for someone. He gives it to Pogba. Pogba looks for Dalot, and Dalot is going to put in a cross, or perhaps he'll give it back to Pogba, and he goes for outside, and then the cross, and that's ahead for Bruno, but it isn't enough. And that was, I think United need a striker. You know, you can't play a match without a striker. You definitely need a striker. Guys, I'll be doing soon what if transfers on United, and soon the episode will come out where we will look what United need, what kind of players are they looking for, what budget is required in order to get those players. And Sancho with a very good control, but it was late for Pogba, and Pogba tried to shoot it, but it wasn't good enough. Dalot with the cross with his left foot, and he thinks the corner, and it isn't given. And it's going to be a substitution for Scott McTominay. Rashford is going to come in, so that means Pogba is going to go behind. He's going to play with Fred, and that means Rashford is going to play up front. So that's the second substitution for United. Alex Telles came in for Luke Shaw, and Rashford is telling players what position they need to be at, and that's what it's going to be like. So we have Sancho on left, Rashford up front, Bruno behind Rashford, whereas Elanga will be playing on the right hand side. The ball has gone off for throw-in. So let's see how United do with Rashford in this side. There's still 45 more minutes. So you could say that almost 35 more minutes. So let's see what happens. Thank you, Yasin Ghulam, for joining us. Are you having a slice of pizza? If you are, do let us know. And Madison United are really, Leicester City are really playing good. Leicester City are really playing good in this one. Let's see what happens. That's a very good chance, but Inacho laid it off for Madison, but Madison couldn't go. Pogba lumps it forward. Rashford is for the chase. Rashford is running for it. He's beaten Fofana, but he's gone for a corner kick. That's a corner kick for United. Rashford with very good chase. And it's a corner, but very badly taken. Bruno has the ball. He lays it to Telles. Still Bruno has the ball. He gives it to Fred. Fred takes the control of the ball. He gives it to Pogba. Pogba. That's a very bad play. It's almost 58 minutes gone. And it's United 0, Leicester City 0. Yes, sure. I will try my very best. If United do score a goal, then I'll try my very best. If a good shout like the Arabs do. So, in fact, if any of the team scores, I'll try my very best to do that as well. But I'm not going to come on screen to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut off the screen and then I'm going to shout goal, 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 goal. Right now, Leicester City, they're building up an attack. The ball has gone off for a goal kick. 60 minutes gone. And see what's happening. Guys, if you could please subscribe to the channel, it really helps us to grow. It's 0-0. One minutes gone. None of the teams have been able to produce goods. Let's see who scores a goal over here. And Barnes coming in, and he goes for a shot, but it's been blocked by Maguire. I remember one of my someone near there. I remember once this commentary where this goal started, and it was such worth remembering it. A person thought like someone has really done something bad, and and they were really caught out. and they thought that for a minute or so that it's really happening. It takes you quite by surprise, you know. It tends to do so. Right now Fred is running. Hopefully United, they can make it, but Leicester City are able to intercept it, and that's a brilliant ball by Leicester City, and there's a cross in, and it's a goal! Goal from Leicester City! Goal, 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 goal from Leicester City! Goal from Leicester City! It's 0-1, and it seems Leicester City, they were looking for an opening, and superb cross, and Leicester City have scored a goal. So that's a brilliant goal by Leicester City, and De Gea went towards his far right, but he wasn't able to stop it, and that's a brilliant goal by Leicester City, and United are chasing this game now, and Iheanacho has scored this goal. 64 minutes gone, and it's United 0, Leicester City 1. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. Please do subscribe this channel. So far your response has been brilliant, and please do keep subscribing. It's United 0, Leicester City 1. Leicester City still they're penetrating this attack, and the ball has gone off for a goal kick. 65 minutes gone. United 0, Leicester City 1. And that's a very bad foul. United had 6 attempts, whereas Leicester City had 8. United had 2 attempts on target, whereas Leicester City had 1 attempt on target. And it seems that United are really desperate now. They know that it's 65 minutes gone, 25 minutes remaining. They still have half an hour, and they really need to do something in order to get out of this pickle, because today Chelsea already lost to Brentford. So Arsenal has to play Crystal Palace on Monday. So United, if they would want to, they could grasp on this and take an advantage on the competitors, but it seems that United, due to the fact that they don't have any out and out striker, they do have Rashford, who's out of form, who's out of sorts, and he doesn't seem to be an answer for United. But United are real desperate over here now. Let's see what happens. Guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel, it really helps us to grow. And shot by Bruno, and Schmeichel stops saying Fred has scored an equalizer. Goal! Goal for Fred! Goal for Fred! That's a brilliant goal from Manchester United. Ralf Rangnick off his seat. He is coming down to give instructions to his players, and that was a very bad play by Leicester City. United were pressing high, and they weren't able to. Leicester City weren't able to control it. Excellent play by Fred and Bruno. Bruno took a shot. It hit Schmeichel's glove, and Fred took the shot of the rebounded ball. Leicester City with a free kick. Oh, that was a brilliant header by Maguire, who heads it out for a goal, for a corner kick. So the score is 1-1, 68 minutes gone. Let's see what happens. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. And it's almost 21 minutes remaining. Let's see what happens. Will United be able to get another goal? A brilliant pass by Bruno to Sancho. Sancho to Telles. Telles with a low cross. He was aiming for Bruno. Leicester City have intercepted it. Dalot tries to win ball from Barnes. Barnes gives it to Iheanacho. Maguire really pressing up high, not giving any Leicester City player a room to cause any trouble. And Telles really trying over here. De Gea with a goal, almost sort of goal kick, but Iheanacho is really playing good. So is Mendy. 70 minutes gone. It's 1-1. Let's see what happens, if there's going to be a draw or something. Will United be able to get anything out of this? It's a long shot, but still we'll have to see if anything can happen. Ralph Ragnick is really shouting on the touchline. So is Brendan Rodgers. Both men are desperate to get some points on the board, and they know what they are trying to do, because if none of them do, they'll be in trouble in terms of keeping the job. And here we go, Nacho gets a chance and he blows over the goal post. He was clear. That was a mistake by Manchester United, and he had another chance. He just went for a loop over the goalkeeper, but it went over the bar, and that was a very bad play by United. It was very low in terms of United standard, and a mistake was done by Sancho, who kind of passed the ball back and nobody was able to catch it, not even Varane. And Iheanacho was quick to it, and he went and he tried to loop it over the goalkeeper, but it went over the bar. It's 71 minutes gone now. It's United 1 and Leicester City 1. So folks, who do you think is going to win this match? Do you think there's going to be any chance for other players who can come in by a substitution and score a goal? What do you think is going to happen? Is there going to be any last minute action in this match? It seems so, because in United you always seem to find that United always do come late, and they always tend to do. And that's another chance. There's a superb stop by David De Gea. That was an unbelievable stop by David De Gea. That was a superb stop by David De Gea. Fofana can't believe it. Fofana headed through Madison's cross, and De Gea fully stretched in the air as normally as he does. That's a trademark De Gea save. Really stretched and in the air, and he Unbelievable stop by David De Gea. David De Gea is really something for United. He's an excellent shot stopper, and that what he has proven through years and years since Sir Alex Ferguson bought him. That was a superb save by David De Gea. Maddison again looking for a cross. Let's see if he's able to. Leicester City were looking for a short cross, but now he's gonna aim high, and Bruno Fernandes puts his head through. It's offside, so it's gonna be free kick. 73 minutes gone. The ball is with Pogba. Pogba sends it to Telles. Telles can't control it, and the ball has gone out for a throw-in. United have 57% possession, whereas Leicester City has 43% possession in the first half. And wow, that's a good chance for Leicester City. Maddison through the feet of Varane, and David De Gea collects it. 74 minutes gone. United 1, Leicester City 1. It seems that Nemanja Matic is going to come in. There's going to be substitution for United. And Varane heads it to Bruno. Bruno controls it, gives it to Alex. Elanga goes for the ball. Bruno and Fred have been asked to stop the play because they've been fouled on Telemans. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. If you can subscribe, it really helps us to grow. United have committed 12 fouls, whereas Leicester City has committed 3 fouls. Paul Pogba is going to be substituted. Nemanja Matic is going to come in, and let's see what happens. Last 15 minutes, and it's still 1-1. Telemans, Nemanja Matic running with the ball. He's looking for an opening. He puts in the space where Elanga is. Elanga gives a chase. He gets the ball. He passes back to Bruno. Bruno is running to take a corner, and Bruno beats his man. And there's a chance for United, and he just hit in the feet of Leicester City, Fofana, and that was a very good chance for United, and they've simply lost this chance. Let's see if United is going to win this, and if you think United is going to win, please do give us thumbs up. Please do give us a thumbs up. Please do give us a heart shape. Please do let us know that you're liking this. Watch along with us. And it's almost 14 minutes remaining. Right now Leicester City, they are trying to get a chance. I think it's an open play. Anybody can score in this game right now, because nobody is trying to defend over here. The game is so open and anything can happen right now. And the ball has been sent back to Schmeichel. Bruno giving press. Right now United lie in 6th position. They have 51 points. The goal difference is 8. Tottenham have 1 game in their hand, whereas Arsenal, they have 2 games in their hand. Chelsea have 1 game in hand. So today's Chelsea loss was a big one. So United need to do something in order to get a win. So at least they can go. And this is a chance for Elanga, and he passes it, and he just wasn't able to get the ball to Rashford's feet, and Leicester City player intercepted the ball pretty well. Right now Maddison is running with the ball. He finds Barnes on the left flank. and the ball has gone out, but it's still in play. Referee hasn't given it, and Iheanacho gets the ball, gives it to Barnes, gives it to Madison. Madison gives it to left back, gives it to Mendy. Right now, Leicester City are really pushing for that goal. They're really looking for that opening. They are trying to get as much as they can from behind the ball. And guys, today is Ramadan, so I wanted to wish you a very happy Ramadan, and everybody who's fasting today, have a nice Ramadan, and maybe all blessings will be upon you. And right now, United are running with the ball, and Sancho loses the possession. That's very bad play from Sancho. He should have done better, but he wasn't able to do so. Leicester City, they have the ball on the left flank with Barnes. He looks for an opening, but he can't find any. United players have compacted themselves into an area where they are not able to give any space for Leicester City to penetrate in. Wow, that was a good press by Elanga and Rashford. They were about to get that ball, they were about to win that ball, and they were going to do something out of it. Madison gives it to Tielemans. Tielemans passes it to Fofana. Gives it to Madison. Madison gives it to Barnes. Barnes gives it to Iheanacho. Iheanacho tries to lay off. Anyway, gets the ball. And Madison with a chance. And he scores a goal. Leicester City has scored a goal over here. Goal for Leicester City. Leicester City has scored a goal over here. That's unbelievable. Brendan Rodgers is so happy. Madison with a superb goal over here. United 1, Leicester City 2. There's going to be a VAR check where the referee is going to have a look. I think United players are contesting that apparently it was a foul on Moran, and referee is just going to have a look at VAR, and he's going to see if he wants to take that decision back. Was it a foul? It seems like it was a foul. So referee will has taken the goal back, so it's not a goal anymore. It's not a goal anymore. It's 1-1, 82 minutes gone. So no goal for Leicester City. And Brendan Rodgers holding his face in his hands. Still 1-1. This match is really turning out to be one brilliant match. Both of the teams really playing exciting football. It's one for the neutrals. It's one for the neutrals. It truly is. Just gonna have a look at the clock. how many minutes remaining, and almost 9 minutes. Yes. So Yasin Ghulam, you're having your pizza. I hope you're having your fine pizza. So guys, thank you very much again for tuning in today. I will be really thankful to you for what you've done for Football Gupshup. Please do keep subscribing. Please do keep supporting Football Gupshup. It helps for Football Gupshup to grow, and in future we can also improve as well in terms of presenting, in terms of making better content, in terms of making good videos. So hopefully you will enjoy Football Gupshup, and thank you for tuning in today's for Liverpool, Watford, for Burnley and Manchester City, for Leicester City and United, and I'm really thankful for you. I'm also thankful for you guys who joined in for the World Cup draw which took place yesterday, and let's see what happens in future, because we'll be doing Champions League as well, we'll be doing Europa League, so it's crunch time, it's Fergie time as we are right now in this time, and it's almost 84 minutes gone, 6 to 8 minutes remaining. So let's see what happens in these last 6 to 8 minutes. Leicester City are pushing for an attack through Barnes, who lays it for Nacho, but he isn't able to do so properly, and Fred is shouting at his defenders. Right now Leicester City are trying again for an attack. Iheanacho has the ball, and that's a foul on Maddison. That's a bad foul on Maddison. So let's see what happens. Alex Ferguson in the stands, he's watching as well. And it hits the referee has given. Started the play again. 86 minutes gone. Still 1-1. Sanchez is running with the ball. Tel is running right behind him. And it's a very bad pass. Matic looks for Dalot. Dalot gives it to Fred. Fred lays it, and he goes for a throw-in for United. Guys, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps us to grow. Sancho lays it to Matic. Matic lays it to Maguire. Maguire lays it to Dalot. Dalot gives it to Matic. Matic gives it to Fred. Fred gives it to Bruno. Bruno gives it to Telles. Telles gives it to Sancho. Sancho gives it to Rashford. Rashford lays it for Sancho, but it has been thrown out by Amate for corner kick. Let's see what United can do through this corner kick. Let's see. It's Fergie time. Fergie time. And cross goes in, and it hits Maguire, but the goal doesn't go in. The ball doesn't go in, and the ball is up in the air. And Iheanacho is giving it a chase. So is Dalot. United players are trying to get the hold of the ball, but Iheanacho holds the ball pretty well. And that was a brilliant play by Iheanacho. Dalot heads it forward. Telles gets the ball from Maguire, and Tillis gives the ball to Rashford. Rashford lays it to Fred. Fred cannot control it and he's off balance, but referee has blown the whistle for a kick. So almost 88 minutes now, and United and Leicester City are 1-1. Rashford with brilliant 1-2, but he's not been able to hold the ball. So Schmeichel gets the ball now. Thank you guys for supporting Football Gupshup. Hopefully you would have enjoyed today's content. Maguire passing it to Bruno. Bruno giving it to Elanga. The ball comes to Matic. Matic gives it to Elanga. Elanga clear with the cross, and it headed by Amate. And Leicester City are really trying to defend with their lives over here. It's 89 minutes gone. Still it's 1-1. United are trying for a last ditch attack. They want to really win this one. And Dalot is clear, he has to put a cross, he puts it forward, and the ball was coming to Rashford, but it's been cleared by Leicester City defenders. Another throw into United, with it seems there's an injury with Mendy. Five minutes stoppage time, and we have Hamza Chaudhry coming in. We also have Amate is going to come. No, it's not Amate, it's Mendy who's going to come in. Hamza Chaudhry is going to take his place. And Alex Telles wins the ball. I think it's going to be one of the last attacks by United, and Fred is trying to get the ball, and he gives it to Matic. Matic gives it to Maguire. Maguire gives it to Dalot. Dalot is looking for options here. He's been trying his very best to get in across for Rashford, and Rashford gets a chance, and Sanchez shoots and he misses it. and that was so close for Sancho. That was so close for Sancho and Rashford. Both of them should have tried to get that shot, but they weren't able to. It's a shame. It's an utter shame. And guys, it's almost coming to an end. Ralph Ragnick can't believe it. It's almost 2 minutes remaining. Perhaps there'll be another attack from either of the team, but Leicester City are tending to stay back now. They don't want to lose anymore now. And Varane is asking players to go forward. They really want to get the result over here. De Gea lumps it forward to Rashford, and the ball comes to Bruno. Bruno controls it excellently. He gives it to Sancho. Sancho gives it to Bruno. Bruno controls again. He lays it for Sancho. Sancho gives it to Telles. Telles gives it to Bruno. Bruno is looking for Matic. Matic controls it, and he gives it to Bruno, and Sancho has a chance. He lays it out to Bruno, but he's able to, and Matic gets it, and Elanga comes back and he gets the ball. He gives it to Dalot. United really attacking over here. Fred, he's looking for options there. He gives it to Telles. Telles gives it to Bruno. Bruno gives it to Fred, and Leicester City intercept that attack. And now Leicester City are on the run. It's almost 3 versus 2, but they aren't able to do so. Dalot gives it to Telles. Telles gives it to Matic. Matic. That was an excellent chance for Leicester City. They should have really taken that. Matic looking for options. He gives it to Rashford. Rashford lays it out to Matic. Matic lays it off to Bruno. Bruno is coming from far wide. He goes through the legs, and that's a throw in favor of United. Last minute remaining. United are really trying their best. Matic gives it to Maguire. Maguire gives it to Fred. Fred gives it to Dalot. Dalot comes inside. He gives it to Sancho. Sancho is looking for option, and Rashford receives it. And Rashford is going to take the chance. And Rashford takes it. There's a penalty. That's a penalty call. That's a penalty call. Is it a penalty? And it's an offside. It's an offside. And that's an offside. So Rashford think that he was fouled, and I think Elanga did a mistake over there. Elanga did a mistake over there. He shouldn't have come in the way, and Rashford was clear. Rashford would have taken that shot, and Rashford would have scored that goal. And Rashford isn't happy. I think it's almost over now. It's almost done. And Matic gets the ball. It comes to Leicester City. Leicester City get the ball, and it's been intercepted by United. Sancho is controlling the ball. He gives it to Matic, but it's intercepted by Leicester City. It's really one interesting match over here. Dalot gets it. I think this is the last chance for United. Dalot is looking for option. He's gonna hit it out. No, he gives it to Bruno. Bruno gives it in favor of Elanga. Elanga is taking it, and it goes out for a corner, and that was a very good chance for United. That was a very close chance for United, and it's the last corner. And let's see what United can do over here. The time has gone over now. It's going to be final whistle anytime now. And Maguire hits it, and it comes in straight into the hands of Schmeichel. So that's it, folks. I think that's it. And guys, please do subscribe to the channel. This was one excellent match from both Leicester City and United. It was really an outstanding match for the neutrals, and De Gea looks for Maguire, and I think referee is going to blow the final whistle, and it has been blown. It's 1-1, and it's a draw between United and Leicester City. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. It's been really good. We had transmission for Watchalong. We did the first one, Liverpool and Watford. Second one was of Burnley and City. The third one was Manchester United and Leicester City. So I think United and Leicester City was the best one. That was one very good match. Although I would have wanted to do Chelsea and Brentford, because Brentford have won in Stamford Bridge. They won against Chelsea with a huge margin of 4 goals, and that was a superb display of football. And I think really that Brentford are really playing excellent football, and Chelsea really have to look at themselves, and Tuchel must not be happy. So anyway, they're showing the Maddison disallowed goal, and so folks, thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you would have loved today's watch along, and I'll be back tomorrow for doing more watch alongs. So I'll see you then, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Happy Ramadan, and thank you for supporting Football Gupshup, and please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll be doing another watch along for tomorrow, and right now it's United 1, Leicester City 1, and this was really one good match. Both of the teams were attacking, and they really outplayed themselves. Ralf Rangnick is disappointed. He doesn't look happy. He is walking towards the tunnel, and he seems pretty disappointed from that result, because he thinks that United should have got a goal or two, but it didn't come to be. Thank you UFK Defcon for tuning in. Thank you Najib, thank you Yasin, thank you Amir, thank you Usman, and thank you guys for tuning in today's Football Gupshup watch along. And I'm just going to have a look at the table, and then I'm going to close this transmission. We're just going to have a look at table and see where United and Tottenham and Arsenal and Chelsea lie, the race for the top 4. Right now they're just having a word with each other. They're talking about the disallowed goal for Maddison, and it seemed to foul on Varane. So thank you very much guys for tuning in. Please do subscribe to the channel. We do really need your support, and right now by the looks of it, it seems that United did play good, and they tried really hard, because they didn't have any striker today. Ronaldo was injured, Cavani was injured, as well as that Greenwood is suspended. So to play without any out and out striker, Rashford had a brilliant chance in the end, but I think Elanga really spoiled it for him. If Elanga wasn't in the way, then he would have scored that goal. So here are the recap for today's fixtures. Liverpool 2, Watford 0, Leeds United 1, Southampton 1, Brighton 0, Norwich 0, Burnley 0, City 2, Chelsea 1, Brentford 4. Now that's the game. And Wolves 2, Aston Villa 1, whereas United 1 and Leicester City 1. So relegation looks like Norwich City, they lie at the bottom, Burnley up ahead from them, and Watford. Burnley still have 2 more matches with them. Everton have 3 matches, they lie in 17th. Leeds United at 16th, Newcastle United at 15th, Brentford at 14th, Brighton at 13th, Crystal Palace at 12th. There's not a lot of difference between Leeds United and Crystal Palace from the position of 12 till 16. It's almost like 4 points difference, and the teams really have to be careful. You never know who can drop into one of those relegation danger area. We have Aston Villa, who lie in the 10th position. Leicester City, they're on the 9th position. They still have 2 games in their hand. West Ham, they are in 8th position. Wolves, who have played 1 game more than West Ham, on 31, have 49 points, whereas United, who have played 30 games, are on 50 points. Spurs, who still have one game in hand, they are on 51 points. Arsenal, they still have two more games in their hand and they are on 54 points. Whereas Chelsea, who have lost today against Brentford, have one game in hand and they have 59 points. Whereas Liverpool, they won their match today against Watford and they have 72 points. Whereas City, they also won against Burnley. Both of them, Burnley and Watford, are the relegation sides, and City won 2-0 as well comfortably away to Burnley. Tomorrow we will have a match between West Ham versus Everton, and Tottenham will be hosting Newcastle United. Whereas on Monday it will be Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Hopefully I'll be up for that one, and I hope that you'll be joining us as well. Please do subscribe us, and thank you for watching today's transmission.